the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Indianapolis as the Pacers go up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. A chance tonight to see Klay Thompson do his thing. Clearly one of the best shooters in the game. Can also be a little streaky. Shaq, your thoughts?
You know, he has his cold stretches, Ernie. However, when he gets hot, he can fill it up as fast as anyone.
Underrated because he's a terrific defender. You know, he's always guarding the toughest guy on the perimeter. I think that might take away from his offense at times. And every slow night offensively, he still can help you win.
Standing by with the play-by-play, we get it down to Kevin Harlan.
Kevin!
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Indiana Pacers will be looking to make a statement. Tonight, we'll be seeing a couple of the league's better defenses. What are some of the keys to winning a defensive kind of battle, Doris?
Well, because you know that possessions are going to be fewer than in a typical game, where the pace is going to be slower, then the turnover number becomes all that much more important. Because in a game where pace is not at issue, you can't afford 15, 20 turnovers. It's about valuing the basketball. It's about executing to the greatest degree possible. And sometimes, Kevin, that means going deep into your offensive set. The ball should change sides of the floor, and you should look for a matchup that's favorable. And when you do, that's when you strike.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. And it's Curry in at the point. Now here's Curry. Golden State moving it around. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Oladipo finds Young. To the wing on the left. Poked away. It's stolen by Green, and it's the Warriors on the break. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
And KD opting out of his deal, Greg, over the summer to re-sign with the Warriors.
And he did so to get a larger deal than he could have otherwise. Durant had already sacrificed money for the team before. Not a surprise to see him get closer to his value. It seems the super team will be intact for years to come.
You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game here. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Bogdanovich. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
Now Joseph. Pass to Evans. Over Iguodala. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. The arrival certainly of Kevin Durant fortified an already great Warriors team. Teammate Steph Curry spoke about what KD brings to the table.
Gives us a different dynamic that we can count on. He's obviously an all-world talent that does things on the court that not many people can do. You know, he's hungry, just like the rest of us, to get to that stage again and get back on top.
You know, Greg, KD and Steph are a lethal combination for sure, nearly impossible to guard.
I mean, both former MVPs, and with the talent surrounding them, a chance to make history.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Well, the assist total is skyrocketing at this point, actively looking to set up their teammates. I'll tell you, love the way they're playing.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Curry at point with McCaw at the 2. They're the backcourt. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Sabonis after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. 6 to shoot. The turnaround Jay, that's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Sabonis.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Looney kicks to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Evans. Inside, Sabonis. Green with the block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Turner passes to Sabonis.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
And I think that's exactly what you'll see here, right? They don't want the other team getting that final look.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, you love how Iguodala stays in front of his man, uses his length and big hands to annoy whoever he's defending.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top, up by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to you, I guess.
And you.
Not you.
Not him?
You.
Oh, her for sure.
Them.
Yes.
This is Ernie Johnson. That's Kenny, that's Shaq. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Their defense has been practically non-existent. Sure, they're facing a team that got hot. You can even say a bit lucky at times, but no one is stepping up on D and taking anything away. Have some pride. Don't let a guy shoot like that in your face.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we return to Indianapolis, Indiana, with a look at all the activity taking place in this terrific downtown. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, and night after night, man, it just becomes common to watch him rip through teams, and that's exactly what we saw there in the first half.
You know, Greg, I think the thing you admire is the incredible level of consistency. This guy is a fantastic player, but he also puts in a ton of energy. Absolutely tremendous.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
You think about the Indiana Pacers and some of the young pieces they have to build around. Victor Oladipo has proven to be a legit all-star. Miles Turner is brimming with potential, and Domantas Sabonis. These are all guys you can build around. I'm excited to watch the development of this organization.
Bogdanovich outside at the three with Young down at power forward. Collison and Oladipo are the guard set, and it's Turner in at center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here is Collison following the basket by Stephen Curry. Collison looking around. There's the pass to Oladipo. Over Thompson. Cousins pulls it in. And Doris, when you talk about the young core of this Pacers team, you have to mention Paul George and the trade that sent him to Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, this is an organization, Kevin, that took tremendous criticism in the face of that Paul George trade. But Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis have proven counter to the argument that they didn't get enough. These are two talented young players who this organization can build around.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, looking at this Warriors team, some say the best offensive team in NBA history. Doris, would you agree?
I don't necessarily love comparing over eras. What I would say is they've got one of the best pure scorers ever in Kevin Durant, 2 all-time great shooters in Clay and Steph, and then Draymond Green, one of the best playmaking bigs we've ever seen. I'll tell you, they'd compete with just about anybody.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
Let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. The Pacers making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Kevon Looney is checked in for Durant. Sabonis kicks to Bogdanovich. Iguodala with the steal. To the middle. 90 seconds now into the second half. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Well, we know that Andre Iguodala has great basketball IQ and understands how to play in the two-man game.
Back to Collison. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. To end the run, it's deflected, and he recovers it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Two minutes into the second half of play now. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Warriors leading by 12, setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson and Iguodala make up the perimeter. Looney out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Livingston in at the 1. Now here's Iguodala. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. Collison kicks to Sabonis. He's off on that one. Nice D from Cousins. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. Thompson for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now Iguodala. Darren Collison missing from long range. 4 on the clock. Iguodala, no good.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the wayside. You can tell he's upset.
Bogdanovich against Iguodala. That one a little long.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Livingston looking for the opening. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.